Hi, this is Mark News from Plant Talk Radio. Thanks for subscribing and listening to our podcast, Your Gardening Questions from Plant Talk Radio. If you have a gardening question you'd like our host Fred Howard to answer, send him an email. The email address is fred@planttalkradio.com. Now for today's question.
Good morning. I have a question regarding orchids. I have this lovely plant. I've had it probably about 4 years. And it's nice and has beautiful leaves on it, and it's green and growing well. But I cannot get it to grow its stalk to bloom. It has lots of roots coming out, but I can't get it to get a stalk to bloom the flowers.
Well, it's a great question, Dee, and I think actually quite a common situation. I won't call it a problem because obviously the plant's doing very well. You actually may be giving it too much good care, if you can believe that. And what that means is you're probably doing plenty of water or enough water, and maybe are you fertilizing the orchid?
In the spring and summer, I do.
Yeah, and so what it's doing, the plant is very happy, I think, and just growing foliage. You need to actually, so you can help force it to bloom by a couple of things. I would back off the fertilizing possibly almost completely, or just go to about half as much as you've been doing, if not less. That will kind of make the plant, force it to bloom, and also back off the watering if you can. Run it a little bit dry. If you've gotten used to seeing those roots and the bark mixture, and you know when to water, just kind of spread that watering out just a little bit more, a couple more days here and there. And that can, both of those things, a little bit drier and less fertilizer may help it bloom. And they're just sort of, in a way, you're creating a little bit of stress for the plant. Are you following what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So because all that green foliage is just saying the plant's really happy, and it doesn't really have a need to bloom. The plant is blooming to reproduce, and so you need to kind of force it into that a little bit. And we have obviously a lot of orchids at Franklin Park Conservatory. And then the other thing is the temperature. Try to have a 10-degree temperature difference between day and night. And that's challenging in a home. But any kind of variation of temperature between nighttime and daytime, that's what orchids would normally have. Even though they're tropical, it does vary a little over the nighttime. And so try to give it that temperature range.
Okay.
And that should really help you. And go out and see, maybe add to your collection and find some more orchids.
I hope so.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks again for listening to our podcast. Be sure to subscribe to our other podcasts as well, the Plant of the Week podcast and the Plant Talk Radio podcast, all on iTunes or your favorite podcast player. If you'd like to sponsor a daily podcast, contact us at fred@planttalkradio.com. To find out more about Fred Howard and Plant Talk Radio, visit our website, planttalkradio.com.
Circle270media.com